the perfect person to take over the company was Kathy. It was just such a perfect fit.
Me tar, you tar, retard nation. 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 Me tar, you tar, retard nation.
Well,
Thank you, George. Putting KK in charge has to be one of the best practical jokes ever. Right after putting the Jews next to Muslims. What we got here is peak Disney Star Wars. Equally is everything what Star Wars should be according to people who run Star Wars. It has everything what makes it great. We got fatherless, murderers, animal torturers, arsonists, misunderstood protagonists. We got inclusion, little bit of Asian hate. We got female empowerment. Stop touching my binoculars, you noseless fuck. And don't forget about the overblown budget. Where's my money, bitch? It has modern white male representation. Which motherfucker who's built like a toilet brush? My colleague would say, Acolyte portrays the white males as weak and incompetent. I strongly disagree. Everyone in this retarded mess is incompetent.
Correct.
There's not a single competent character. Even the fucking beaver for some reason is suicidal. When I was rewatching all of the episodes, I thought I will do the video about all the retarded stuff. But I quickly realized that I would have to include every line of dialogue, every single character decision, and every single plot point. Instead, here is a summary of everything retarded in Acolyte. So sit down comfortably and get your loop ready, because I will find the answers to your questions like what the fuck, or the fuck what, or fuck what the number one, our heroiness. In Galaxy Far Far Away, there aren't worse written characters than Mob and Oh Shit. Absolutely everything about them is pure shit. The shitty acting from Amanda Weinstein, Epstein, whatever. The acting range is comparable to standing Mob. In fact, here is a scene. Characters are witnessing murder of innocent space cops. And here are our actors reacting. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
More feeling.
Anyway, the point is that she's not that good and she plays two characters. I don't understand how she got the role. Breaking news! We have acquired exclusive leak audition video of Amanda Zuckerberg.
I am Jewish. I am black. I am gay. I am disabled.
The only thing worse than her acting is the writing. The character motivations for both characters, they swing back and forward like it's goddamn pendulum. There is no way to get invested because at any moment they can snap. Take a Mob for example.
Fucking perfect.
Bitch is pissed off that she accidentally tried to burn her sister alive and her mother got suicided by Jedi. So she trained for 16 years to kill everybody who survived the burning dam. She killed 2 Jedi Masters, then she found out that her sister is alive, so she quit being a murderer. But only for 5 minutes, until the Jedi kid was trying to bring her to justice for the murders and the bitch-ass haircut. Then she switches back to murdering. Funny thing is that after that, Mob is completely useless. She's either tied up or standing in the background. And at the end she gets her mind wiped, because they have only 2 seats in the spaceship. I know what you think. There is no way there is something worse than that. Yeah, there is. It's actually identical. Oh Shit is worse than Mob. She starts as innocent Jedi reject, and after 16 years she finds out that her sister is alive and she killed Jedi Master. She wants to find her and capture her, but only until she finds her and then she doesn't want to capture her anymore.
You dumb bitch.
Even though if she would stun that bitch, this guy and this thing and the dog thing would be still alive. Fucking bitch. Well anyway, after she let the Mob go, she is like, fuck my sis, cuz. And Squid is like, she's your sis, cuz. And she's like, on guard, I'm back. On the way to capture Mob again. She switches between, I'm not ready to take on Mob, to I'm totally ready to take on Mob. Then the Mob wipes the floor with her. And she gets kidnapped by local nudists. After some sightseeing, she mentions that he killed her friends, and after that one line, they are not gonna mention them at all. This fucking cunt of a whore. How can you forget Fjord? And that one? She said.
You killed Jackie.
And his defense is, so? She wouldn't fuck you anyway. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's go murder. Anyway, she tries to sit VR and sees the future because how else would you get her to the next set? There, Squid says he killed her mother without explaining a single thing. Like, she was black. Smoke monster, and she was dissolving your sister. They attack us first. No. He just says he killed her. And oh shit, who trained with Squid for 16 years, he saved her. He was like a father to her. She doesn't want Squid to say a single thing. She doesn't ask him anything. She just chokes the soul out of him. Fuck me, man, what the fuck? Her sword gets period, and she is super evil Asian hater now. This whole transformation took a day and a half.
I'm not that easily corrupted.
Nigga, you retarded.
Both our heroes are irredeemable murderers and retards who switch their motivations constantly. Right now, they are the worst written characters in Star Wars.
You have received horrific racist backlash, including threats.
Number 2. The Jedi. One of the main things Les Brain Headlamp wanted to do is to shit on Jedi. But none of the Jedi in this show act like Jedi. They are overly emotional, they are bitching about stupid shit like going home. For some reason they have a need to lie about events where they did nothing wrong. Oh, and a Pickle bitch, she's an absolute fucking retard. Pickle's plan to avoid having the Jedi investigated is to make up a story that Squidmaster and his 3 buddies lied to everyone for 16 years. And that's supposed to make the Senate trust the Jedi. Okay. By the way, during all of these budget cuts in a Jedi Order, Yoda or anybody else doesn't feel shit. Now, that's impressive. She's making Yoda useless retard off screen. If I forget that retarded hairstyle, Yarp is probably the closest to being a Jedi. But he's constantly embarrassed by the Padawan and the Jedi reject, and then he dies protecting his friends, gets one line of dialogue and is never mentioned again. They had to ADR a line to take care of his corpse. It's hard to make the Jedi look morally grey or evil when they are not acting like Jedi. But also the intentions of these fake Jedi are, let's try to save the kids from smoke witches who rape mind people. How is that morally grey or bad? Number 3, the fighting.
Round 1. Fight!
Fatality. If I would hold a knife to your testicle and you had to say one good thing about this dumpster fire, you would probably say the reviews. And you would be correct. But some retards think that the fighting is good, even though the power levels change depending on how much the writers like certain characters. Like the bitch-ass Padawan puts up a better fight than 5 Jedi Knights just because they think she's cool. Squid can freeze Mop and read her mind at the same time, but then he can't stop her from getting away because of dust cloud. He doesn't use his superior force power to rip the saber from her hand. Even the best fight between Store Owner and Squid are retarded. One time Darth Gimp is able to force push everybody with one hand. 5 minutes later he gets fisted by Squid. The introduction of cortosis is retarded, I went over that, but I thought of another way to use it. You could just duct tape a piece of it to your hilt, then slide the cortosis to your opponent's saber and turn it off. Or I guess you could just put it on your hand and then forget it at home. But the worst thing they could have done is to compare the fight to that of Phantom Menace or The Matrix.
Shut up, Grandma!
Number 4. The Bot. One of the problems with having a retard write the whole story is that everything in the story is retarded. Like the beginning of the whole story, Squid just bumps into the twins. On the planet that currently has a population of 50 demon mind rapists, 2 animal torturers and 4 Jedi. At the exact right moment before they left, which conveniently drives the whole plot. There is so many events that could change the whole plot. For instance, Mob becomes the murderer because the Jedi don't care about dead people and they also don't check for survivors. The art store owner doesn't get caught because the Jedi doesn't read his mind. Remember, this motherfucker can't block his mind, that's why he wears the Magneto helmet. Also, the Jedi are just okay with him assisting in the murder of Jedi Master. Also, The hit is done. Why are you still hanging around, you fucking retard? Not to mention that the writers have the characters say the dumbest shit or deliver incomplete information so the plot can happen. Bullshit Head could just say, yeah, oh shit can go with you, it's fine. Instead, she spooks the Jedi and gets killed. Squid lied to Oh Shit so she wouldn't have attachments and could become a Jedi, but she fucked up anyway. So why didn't Squid tell her the whole story then? The fact that everything in this is fucking retarded cripples me. Leslie said it was supposed to focus more on the dark side, but then she said the original plan was for store owner to be revealed in second season. So we get like a day with the Darth tight ass, then we just watch his stunt double, we get his retarded mantra, steal or razor wouldn't kill a Jedi. Who the fuck cares? And as a spit in the face we get Peaky Plagueis. She said it was supposed to be Kill Bill meets Frozen, but none of the women in this are fucking badass determined icons. They are lying, murdering stupid whores with dumbass haircuts. And as for Frozen, there is no heart, there is no hit song that can positively change a little girl's life. Psst, I can't even jerk off to this. One day they will make lesbian, force mind rapists and murderous retards very cool and interesting characters. One day they will find a woman who can do Star Wars right.
Not you.